So I came into land in Manchester one afternoon in a place called Wigsley, and to my surprise, when I called up, and the call sign went something like, hello, didn't use this station, hello Heron, this is Robert Easy calling, over, and to my astonishment back came a girl's voice, and the girl said, runway clear, pancake. Pancake sounds an odd thing to have too, and it's not Shrove Tuesday, but that was the final instruction you were given when the runway was clear, there was no aircraft in front, nothing coming down behind you, so you could go in and land. And I landed. I thought I'd gone up there, I'll go and have a look. But so I went up to flying control, which was known as a watch office at that time, and strangely enough, she was so surrounded by people that I just couldn't get near her. So that was it. Now some weeks later, I was a Lancaster pilot coming back from a raid from a totally different station, a place called Scampton. And as I asked for permission to land, to my amazement, the same girl's voice said, hello Easy, that was my aircraft letter at that time, hello Easy, it's Heron answering, pancake. And so I went in and landed. And this time I went up to flying control and I said to her, you're the girl who was at Weeksley, weren't you? Yes, I was, she said. I said, well, I tried to make a date with you then, but I didn't stand a chance. This time I've got you in the control tower. And so we made a date. And that was really how our romance started. The thing I most remembered about it, first of all, was her voice. The clarity of her voice was very important because radio sets in those days had a very short range. In fact, if you were lost and you couldn't find the airfield, sometimes, you see, they weren't highly lit. They were illuminated as little as possible, just sufficient. And they were lit often by things called goosenecks. So she and I became children of the dark, really. We learned how to walk, well, we had to walk in the dark to get from one place to another. And later on in life, we appreciated this darkness so much that quite often, even quite late in life, we'd suddenly get up and say, oh, it's rather a nice night, we'll go for a walk. And very often we used to go to the coast to a place called Eastbridge, some way from Sizewell, and we would walk in complete darkness over the fields down to Sizewell, and then walk back again. And we had a habit really of walking in the dark as much as the light. Strangely enough, I found the thing sometimes happening on an airfield. My crew, when I would leave back in their home, we had a house actually there, allocated to us, and they would be smoking, writing letters home and that sort of thing. And I would walk outside. There was always just a period when all the engines stopped, not all simultaneously, they peter out one by one as they were being inspected. And when the last engine died, there was often just a period of silence, and that was the period I enjoyed most. Just before we had to get back in the aircraft together to fly, there was just that time of silence. And we still are like this in my old age, now that my wife has died. I often don't turn on the television, absolutely nothing, sit in the evening, in this period of silence, I can go back over those days so clearly that it's great entertainment, very much better than some of the stuff I watch on TV, I think. So that's my story, really.